Manchester City's thrilling 2-1 victory over Wolverhampton Wanderers on Sunday was packed with drama, as John Stones' stoppage-time winner, marred by controversy, extended City's unbeaten run in the Premier League to 31 games, a new club record. City's dominance in possession from the opening whistle was clear, but Wolves showed they were not going to be overrun, providing stiff resistance and even taking a surprise lead early in the match. In just the 7th minute, Wolves stunned the reigning champions with a sharp counterattack. Nelson Semedo delivered an inch-perfect cross into the box, where striker Jørgen Strand Larsen, with impressive composure, finished from close range to put the home side ahead. It was a well-worked goal that sent the Molineux crowd into raptures and left City momentarily rattled. City, however, quickly regained their composure and piled on the pressure. Wolves nearly doubled their advantage when Semedo found himself in a one-on-one situation with Ederson, but the Brazilian goalkeeper came up big for his side, making a crucial save to deny Wolves a second goal. That missed opportunity would prove costly for the home side. Just after the half-hour mark, City found their equalizer. Josko Gvardiol, unmarked in space outside the box, curled a sublime effort past José Sá in the 33rd minute. The Croatian defender's goal was both stylish and crucial, as it brought City level and restored belief among the players and fans. City continued to press for a second goal, dominating possession, but Wolves' defense held firm, determined not to give up ground easily. The second half saw City pushing relentlessly, but Wolves defended valiantly, closing down space and frustrating City's attackers. Despite their dominance, City struggled to break down Wolves' well-organized backline. Gary O'Neill's side showed remarkable discipline and resilience, keeping the champions at bay for much of the game, which only intensified as the match neared its conclusion. However, in stoppage time, City won a corner, and John Stones stepped up to deliver the decisive moment. Stones, who had already established himself as a goal threat in recent games, including a late equalizer against Arsenal last month, latched onto the set-piece and found the back of the net. But the celebration was immediately halted by referee Chris Kavanagh, who disallowed the goal, citing Bernardo Silva's position as potentially obstructing goalkeeper Sá's view. The decision sparked immediate protests from the City players, while Wolves fans breathed a sigh of relief. But as VAR stepped in, tensions mounted. A lengthy review ensued, with the match seemingly hanging in the balance. After reviewing the footage at the pitch-side monitor, Kavanagh overturned his original call, deeming that Silva had not significantly impeded Sá's line of vision, and the goal was awarded. The decision sent shockwaves through the stadium, with City's players and fans celebrating wildly while Wolves were left in disbelief. Boos echoed around Molineux as the home fans vented their frustration at what they saw as a harsh call. After the match, John Stones expressed his delight at scoring the match winner but acknowledged the difficulty of the game. "I'm really pleased to win in that fashion and get on the scoresheet again," Stones said. "It was a tough game. I've got to give credit to Wolves, how they stopped us creating chances, made it difficult for us in the final third." His sentiments were echoed by Pep Guardiola, who praised Wolves for their resistance but was ultimately relieved and pleased with his team's resilience in grinding out a victory. For Wolves, the frustration was palpable. Manager Gary O'Neill was visibly angry, both on the touchline and in his post-match interview, where he struggled to contain his emotions. "I am trying to remain calm," O'Neill said. "I have been involved in a few of those and not had many go in our favor, so was expecting that outcome. There is some gray area that can go either way, and once it was like that, I wasn't confident it would go our way." O'Neill's frustration stemmed from what he felt was yet another instance of VAR decisions going against his side, in a season where Wolves have struggled to gain momentum. Sitting bottom of the table with just 1 point and no wins, Wolves are in the midst of a relegation battle. Despite their spirited performance against the champions, they were left empty-handed, deepening their worries about survival unless they can begin turning such performances into wins. The win briefly saw Manchester City move to the top of the Premier League table with 20 points, but Liverpool's 2-1 victory over Chelsea later that day pushed City back to second. For Wolves, the result was yet another blow in a difficult season, as they remain rooted to the bottom of the table, desperate for a change in fortune before it's too late. City's unbeaten run continues, and their ability to grind out results even when not at their best is the hallmark of champions, but Wolves will rue what could have been had they taken their chances and seen out the final minutes without VAR intervention. The emotional highs and lows of football were on full display, and for City, the victory reinforced their status as title contenders, while Wolves were left grappling with the harsh realities of Premier League survival.